Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the final week of July 2022. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to take a quick second here just to remind you that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. It's not really supposed to. It's a general reading. Now that being said, if you are interested in a private reading, that information can be found in the small box that's beneath this reading. Also, in a general reading, you may find that the energies will reverse or flip-flop. It's not that unusual. So if you find yourself resonating more with the opposite energy, just go with that, but only if it is resonating. And there may be things in this reading, because it's general, that will not resonate with you. Leave that for someone else. It's literally reaching thousands of people, and so therefore not everything is going to be resonating for you. All right, so let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of Taurus? Energy of Taurus. All right, Taurus, you are starting with the Three of Wands in the reverse. We have the Moon in reverse. And coming out together, we have the Four of Cups along with the Knave of Wands. Okay. So, Taurus, I feel like you're tired of waiting for something here. Something that didn't grow, didn't come to fruition. I do feel like you waited to see what was going to happen. You gave this a good chance. More information came out possibly about this. Perhaps you found out some things that you were in the dark about previously. And so at this point, you're beginning to feel that this is not where your future lies. This is not for you. You're not seeing that this is going to grow and become more. I feel like there's somebody here that you may feel is a player. And if they're not a player, you may feel like this person is inconsistent in their energy, that they slept on you. You know, that's what I'm getting. This person was sleeping on you. So there's a sense here of, that ignoring what they have to say at this point. And feeling as if this person was inconsistent and they didn't pay attention to you and your needs. So let's see who is in your energy. This is, you've had an epiphany, and this is why you're kind of thinking, this isn't for me. This isn't where my future is lying. Let's see who's in your energy here. Show me who is in Taurus energy. Okay, so Seven of Cups reversed. We have the Seer. And we have the Queen of Swords. Now you may be dealing with an air sign. That would be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So what I'm seeing here, Taurus, is the person that you are dealing with. I feel like they're not a very emotional person. I'm not going to say they're cold, but they are distant. They're more intellectual versus being emotional, and I feel like they almost have this wall. They put up a wall. They're very intellectual, and this wall is basically to shield their heart, to be honest with you. They are going to come across as being on the cool or distant side. The Queen of Hearts is known as the Divorce Queen, and that is because this person has gone through a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, and is therefore likely to cut someone else off if things are not moving in the direction that they want or feel is in their best interest. So it's a response to painful stimuli, painful experiences. it is in the upright, so that is a good sign. This might be somebody who carries a lot of secrets. They might be very secretive in the way they approach the world and the way they approach things. And I feel like even if they're secretive, you know their secrets. I don't feel like they have you fooled at all. To be quite frank, you have figured out. Now they may have in the past, but I feel like you have their secrets down. They may come across as trying to be very spiritual on one hand. That's on their better days. And on their better days, they definitely are going to be using their intuition. There is a lot of confusion. There's a lot of confusion in their energy here. I feel like they, at some point, they exercised options and they were very secretive about these options. And they got knocked on their butt in some manner. Something knocked them on their rear end. One of these options, they chose an option that was not what they thought it was. And I feel like they kind of got knocked back. And now that option may not be available to them any longer. They're probably being secretive about that as well. But I feel like you kind of know. So let's see the energy between the two of you. Show me the energy between Taurus and this person, please. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, kind of feeling as if it's hopeless, giving up hope here. Not feeling as if this is hopeless. As if there's hope left. I do feel like you kind of looked to this person to see what they were going to do for quite some time. I do see that in your energy. You were waiting to see if things were going to grow. But I feel like at this point, neither of you are feeling hopeful about the connection. Let's see what is directly affecting this connection. King of Pentacles. So money might be affecting it. Work, money, stability, commitment. Let's see the outcome at the end of the week. I keep hearing this person slept on you. Ooh, Ten of Swords. Yeah, so this is a painful ending. This is things kind of moving into an ending, crumbling to dust in a surprising, shocking manner even. Yeah, but I feel like I feel like you're aware of something here. All right, so bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords in the reverse. So this is underlying energy, Taurus, and this tells me that while there has been a lot of emotional pain in this connection, there's also now a lot of healing. If there was a third-party situation that has ended, and that might have been what happened here, because this person has been kind of knocked on their can by an option that they chose, a choice, a decision. They had more than one decision, more than one option, and the option they chose has knocked them on their behind. So if there was third-party energy, I do feel like that has ended, but I do see that this whole thing has been very emotionally painful for both parties, actually. I'm also seeing that there's healing that's taking place, so that's positive. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Three of Wands in reverse? All right, so we have that Seven of Cups in reverse. and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's some confusion here because of a communication or an offer. This person may have turned around now and offered you something, and it's very confusing. Know that if it's coming, if it's an offer from this person, it's coming out of a place of confusion from them. So be careful with that. I do feel like you're pretty well aware, because you're not waiting for this. You're not looking for it. There may be some communication that has happened between you and this person that you're finding confusing. It would have been very small. The offer, if there was an offer here, for some of you there was, it also is small. So I feel like you believe that maybe this person had no choice but to either communicate or to make this offer, but yet you found something about this to be confusing. Let's see why the moon is in reverse. King of Pentacles reversed. Now, what's affecting the situation is it's in the upright. So we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the Chariot in reverse. So this is telling me that either this person is planning to end this connection, but for some reason they can't, or you're planning to end this connection. Now this is Earth sign energy, Taurus, so it might be you. It looks as if somebody is planning to exit this connection, to leave this connection, but for some reason they're unable to. If that's the case, it's now out in the open. Or it could be because of something that was discovered. So if it's you, I feel like you would be leaving because of something that you found out. Whatever the secret is that they're trying to keep, you already know the secret, and you're going to leave this connection. For some, you know that this person is planning to leave the connection, but they can't. There's something that's holding them back, that's keeping them from moving forward. Regardless, something is keeping this connection from, this separation from happening. And you know this. You're aware of whatever that is. It's different for different people. Let's look at the bottom energy. There's the High Priestess. Now, you have it in reverse. Again, they have it in the upright. So we're getting some repeating cards, and that tells me that the message is very strong. Okay, so we have Judgment in reverse. We have the Two of Swords. And we have the High Priestess in reverse. So you have indecision about this. You're in this feeling of not quite knowing which way to go. Knowing you need to make a decision, Taurus, but not quite knowing what decision to make. So I feel as if you feel like this person has slept on you, and so because of that, you don't want to reconcile with them. But on the same token, some of you, you're dying to tell this person, I know your secret. I know what it is you're keeping, you're holding back. You're trying to decide if you should confront them about this secret. But you feel like if you do confront them about this secret, it could be a bad judgment call for you to do that. So you're kind of sitting on this secret. You know what it is they're holding back. You're trying to decide if you're going to tell them. Wow. Okay. So they must not know that you know. Let's look at their energy. Wow. All right. So why is the Seven of Cups in reverse? Why is the Seven of Cups in reverse? Justice, sign of Libra. The Empress, sign of Libra and Taurus. Okay. So, Taurus, I feel like you're going to get justice. This person, there's karma involved here. So there's confusion. There could be legal issues that are taking place here. Justice sometimes can indicate legal issues. But I do feel that there is definitely confusion as to how to balance things out. Confusion as to what is the right thing to do that would bring in prosperity and bring in growth. This person is very confused. They're confused. It's like they don't have clarity as to like ethics and how to manifest and how to make things prosperous, how to balance things out, what is the right thing to do. They're a mass of confusion here. I feel like you may tell this person, I'm tired of the confusion and I'm not waiting around here anymore. Because I feel like you are indecisive as to whether or not you're going to reveal that you know what it is that they're keeping secretive here. I feel like you're going to get justice in this. I feel like there is a karmic I don't know how to word it, a karmic balancing that is going to happen with regard to this. And so for those of you that this person exercised some form of option, they had another option, it didn't go well. Like I told you, they kind of got knocked on their behind, and it was karmic justice for this to happen. Let's see why the seer is here. The seer is very much like the high priestess. Okay, so another repeating card. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Ten of Coins, and we have the Moon. Now you have the Moon in the reverse. So their secret has to do with this ending, with this painful ending. They're looking at money. They're looking at money. So the reason they're being secretive is because of money. 2 tens. Tens are about endings. And so this is a long-term connection. It's a painful ending that they're keeping secret. They're keeping it in the dark. They're keeping things quiet. But you already know. What do you know? Well, you know that there's an ending that they can't move forward with. They're stuck. Why are they stuck? Because of money. Because of money. Wow. But you already know. So if they think they're keeping secrets from you, Taurus, they're not. Let's see why the Queen of Swords is here. So Taurus, you're going to get justice in this situation. All right, Page of Cups reversed. And we have the Seven of Wands reversed. Yeah, they're not gonna fight for this for love. There's a new beginning here. There's like a beginning, like a young. It's like a young love. It's a newer connection that they're not fighting for. They're not standing their ground in that connection. They're not extending themselves. They're kind of holding back. They're emotionally shut down. Refusing to stand up. So they're refusing to stand up in this connection. If there was another connection, they're refusing to fight for that connection as well. Their heart is closed. They are very they're immature in the way that they offer love anyway, and I feel as if they're not going to fight for this connection. They're not, if there's been third party, they're not fighting for that connection either. Yeah, this person, their energy is very confused. It's not good energy. Let's see why we have the Nine of Wands between the two of you. They're very secretive and very cool. I won't say cold, but cool in their energy. And I have to say, I don't like the feel of it. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups reversed. We have the Five of Pentacles. And there's that King of Swords again, repeating energy. I feel like you may have an offer elsewhere. Taurus, some of you guys have an offer or at least a flirtation elsewhere. And it's confusing you a little bit, but you're looking at this and you're saying, well, my future doesn't lie here. And I feel as if you're going to leave this person out in the cold. It's their karma. It's going to balance the karma, because what's happened is this person has had options. They've had secrets, they've had options, and they're not willing to fight for either option, and so they're losing both. They entangled themselves with two people, you and someone else. Now they're losing both, and they feel like they're going to sit there and they're going to feel as if they are in the right. It's a very stubborn type of energy that I'm seeing. They like to feel that they are right. But in truth, life is kicking them in the behind, and you're going to leave them out in the cold. Somebody else has already kicked them to the curb. They're receiving karmic justice. And your life is starting to move forward again. There's a sense of you feeling more positive. The more you move away from this connection, the more positive you feel. And some of you are actually, you may have a flirtation going on with someone else, and it's starting to make you turn away from this person and recognize that you can have love in your life again. Let's see why the King of Pentacles is here. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah, so Taurus, you know that this person is trying to end this connection, that they've been unfaithful. For some of you, they've been unfaithful. For others, you know that they're trying to end the connection, but they can't move forward because of financial issues. And so you're holding on to your money. You're not releasing the money. And I feel as if there's no emotion. This person doesn't have emotions. That emotionally they're shut down. Financial issues are what's tying them here. And they think that you don't know their game, but you do. You do. And you're guarding yourself. You're protecting yourself here. Let's look at your outcome. I see that you are trying to decide if you should confront them with what you know. And it looks like, for the most part, you're looking at this and saying, I don't know if that's a good judgment call. I don't know if this person has anger issues or what. Okay, so we have the Lovers in reverse, Temperance in reverse, and the Page of Swords in reverse. So yeah, I see this painful ending coming. It's in their energy. It's in the outcome. You're not seeing eye to eye with this person. You have the Lovers in reverse. You definitely are not on the same page with them. There's an impending end here. I feel like you're going to be the one to bring this ending in because of the imbalance. The connection is very imbalanced, and it is emotionally, things are not equal between the two of you. I think that you are trying to heal from this connection. I see it in two places here. The underlying issue is that there's healing that's taking place. The outcome at the end of the week is all about healing. And on their side with the energy, there's lies. I see lies. I see withholding of information, not talking, not giving the information. So this person's not fighting for the connection. Their heart's not open. They have secrets. The secrets have to do with this ending, and they're lying. They're not giving, if they're not outright lying, they're certainly not telling you everything that they should. And this is what's causing this imbalance. So you're right over the target, Taurus. Truly you are. And I feel like you're resisting telling them, hey, I know what you're up to. Yep. Because you feel like it might be a bad call to do so. I don't know if they have some kind of anger issues. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. So this is underlying issue or underlying energy, and that tells me that there is going to be a major conversation. There's going to be, at some point, there's going to be a moment of truth. There's going to be a conversation. There's going to be a moment of truth. And when that happens, I think you're going to let them know. I know your secrets. I know what you've been up to. And I'm done with this. You're stuck here because of money, and I'm better than that. I've got other options myself. I'm leaving you out in the cold, and that's your karmic justice. It might be a timing issue for you. Yep. And I can see that you've had enough. All right, so let's pull some oracles and see what you've got here. All right. So Taurus, what you have in the oracles, you have originality. Blaze your own trail. Beautiful. So you're an original, Taurus. It's time to blaze your own trail. Okay? You don't need this person to do that. For the other person, we have celebration. Let go and have fun. And this might be what this person has done, but it didn't serve them well because somebody kicked them to the curb. For the connection, it says vacation. Take time for relaxation and adventure. So, you know what, Taurus, if you're thinking about taking a trip, you're thinking about taking a vacation from this person, getting yourself a little bit of, relaxation and time away, go for it because it'll help you. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you, Taurus. If you would like and share this video, when you like the video, it does help with the algorithms on YouTube, so I would appreciate that. Also, if this is resonating for you, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want to drop a comment, feel free to do so. I do read all of them. Until I see you in the monthly readings, namaste.